boom, ticka boom, ticka boom, ticka boom. We're we're not live anymore, but we're started, and it started.
Went live.
We're kind of live. Bam. Oh, this is crazy, dude. We got transitions and stuff. Yo. All right. How we start this? How do we? Are we going structure? We should have an overall overview, and then, but already here. It's
Like a
going.
summary?
I don't know, man. Is there anything you want to start with?
Uh. Okay, we started already? Like this is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sick. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the VinCast.
Dude.
Now we can just get into the structure. Unless you wanted to start with anything
Yeah.
particular.
Last semester sucked. No, no. I just remember doing school. I was like, I wish I did one more class, but it was still cool to like hang out and talk to people and stuff. Um, in and out
Like,
of class and all that.
like you weren't
Um,
busy enough?
I think so. Like, I wish I had more to do. Um, yeah. I guess, yeah. Actually, no. Most of the stuff I want to talk about was just recently because it's all that's on my mind. The New Year's stuff, dude.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, you didn't want? I thought.
Wait, what?
Do you not want anything else or anything you want to do?
I mean, I don't really have anything on my mind because I feel like everything that is on my mind will get covered in the structure.
Hmm. Okay, hold on. Okay. I had to close my door. This year did not start off very well, man.
Ooh.
So like, remember how last year you applied for an ice cream truck gig, right? And then like you didn't get the job, right?
Uh-huh. Had it for a little bit.
So for me, it's like I was fixing the ice cream truck, bro. That was supposed to get to you, but I didn't fix it in time, right? Like
Mm.
that's what it feels like. Yeah. So basically, it just started. I was like the rabbit hole habits, and like even like in Christmas and New Year's and stuff, it was like spending time with family, and that's cool and all. And then yeah, I was like coming out of fall semester, I was all productive and stuff for like maybe like 3 days, and then like we hit like Christmas and all that, and then it was just like family priority, and then like I fell into like bed potato, you know, bed burrito, and then New Year came by, and I was like trying to do stuff again, but yeah, I just fell into like the bad habits, and like the reassurance, the reassurance and clarity after doing all those bad habits, it was just kind of like, yeah, dude, like this is not what quote like higher self wants for me, or like this is not the life I should be living, or the life I kind of want for myself. And like the
Mm.
people I'm around, like who do I really want to be around? Not just this year, but like for me to be like the happiest self that I was, that I keep looking for. Um, yeah, that's kind of like how I started my year off. And then last week, I was able to prioritize what I needed to, in terms of like just being with family, and like what do I want, even if it's like the most mundane thing or whatever. Like cleaning my room has been the craziest number one task I've had all my life, and I'm
Uh-huh.
still doing it.
Mm. I think
But
it's a good habit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But like, oh, I told my friend, I was like, we're gonna call her A. I told A how I feel like, because she knows I always clean my room, like cleaning my room is my way of finding myself. Like people go out and explore and stuff, but I feel like cleaning my room and like facing my past, and like getting rid of things I don't need anymore. Kind of the same way of letting people go in real life, is like how I kind of see better for the future, you know, like letting go of weight and stuff like that. Because I hoard a
Mm.
lot. So, but yeah, that was the start of my year, dude. It was just like, this is the worst. And then, like, I told my cousin, I was like, you know how, I was
Wait,
like, hmm?
what's the worst? Like cleaning your room is the
No,
worst?
no, this is the worst, like, New Year I've ever had. Like, I
Uh-huh.
normally don't remember how a New Year starts, but
Mm-hmm.
this year I'm for sure gonna remember now. It was
Ooh,
just,
okay.
yeah, no, and then I texted my cousin, I was just like, you know how, like, everyone's posting, like, all these, um, it was at the time, I was like, what do you call it? Like the chains were like, oh, post something or you'll have a bad year or whatever.
Huh?
So I texted my cousin because she reposted one, and I told her, I was like, I should have reposted, bro. Like I didn't believe in all that, but like now I'm believing it because it's just hitting me so hard. But yeah, I try not to believe it and just like take it day by day. But yeah, that's
Mm.
how my year started, man. It's not. It's not.
Wait, are you gonna elaborate on why it's the worst start, or did you already do it, or is that like something you're not gonna mention?
I kind of with okay, like what the habits specifically.
Oh, rabbit hole stuff?
Hmm. More like just like it's like when you're it's like orange YouTube clarity when you're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, what am I doing? What am I doing in my life? Like that kind of feeling. Like that's all I kind of really want to elaborate. I think it's too deep where I don't want to say too much, but basically it's just like
Mm-hmm.
I have fun and then I look back and I'm like is it am I that's why I texted you that one time. I was like, is it the same, like is being happy and like having fun almost the same, or is it like different, or you know? So yeah.
Oh wait, is rabbit hole stuff orange YouTube stuff?
No, I just meant in like in the orange YouTube clarity of it when you're like, what am I
Uh,
doing, kind of thing. But
oh, okay.
rabbit hole in terms of like um spiraling into your bad habit, like that kind of rabbit hole. Like you're just
Oh,
doing something you don't want to do, or you know is not good, but you still do it anyway, or something like that. So,
do I know what this so like quote unquote bad habit is?
uh, I don't know. I don't think you do, but
Okay,
I'm okay with not talking about it right now.
okay.
But
Because
that's
I'm
all I
not gonna lie,
can. There's a lot of things.
uh,
Yeah,
okay.
I know. There's a lot.
Because
There's a lot.
there's a kind of a lot of code words that were used, so I kind of got lost in what
Mm
you're trying to say.
for sure.
Also, I didn't know what you meant by trying to fix an ice cream truck to get it to me.
That was. I was just saying like that's how I started this year, where it's just like you had your thing, and then this year I have my thing where you know things aren't starting the way I want it to, or it's not going the way I want it to be. So yeah, it wasn't mean like I'm getting something to you. I was just
Oh,
analogizing.
okay. I
Bro,
was
oh
kind of
yeah, I'm
lost there.
sorry. You get lost a lot with my rhetoric and like use of
Yeah,
words.
yeah, dude. I'm not an English major.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Um, yeah. Cool. So you said this is the worst start of year. Is it getting better or is it the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
same flow?
It's getting better. I'm
Oh,
trying not to keep it the same flow, man.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Alright. Are we jumping into
Yeah, I
it
don't know
now?
how much. I don't know how much to elaborate or like push on it because I don't know if you want to talk about it. But
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I think it's just the fact that we're on a different channel. I really think that's what it was. I would have went off
Ooh.
on our OGs.
Oh,
That's crazy,
bro, then
huh?
let's just. Why you censor yourself? Let's just
Uh,
do OG channel then.
but I already set it up here, man. I can't just copy
Okay.
paste. Yeah, I actually
Ooh,
can't copy and paste it.
okay. You changed the dynamic though.
I know, huh? It's crazy how that
Dude,
happens, huh?
bro.
Damn.
It's fine, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's okay. I think, I, yeah, it's cool.
This sucks. Everything
I
sucks.
do,
Didn't I text you? I was like, shoe science sucks. Everything sucks. This
yeah,
sucks, man. Uh, I think it's also just because
it's okay.
uh, all this new stuff that I set up is like it's like overwhelming, I guess. Like the title or whatever, because I'm have to pay attention now. When I was streaming back then for Twitch, I was like so on top and like easily change whatever, like title, change the layout or whatever. Um, Now it's just like, dude, I'm not used to that. I was used to us just flowing, but yeah. So now I'm like, there's a lot of things going on the producer type end.
Mm.
All right, but yeah, that is the year so far.
We haven't started the structure yet, right?
No, we can do that now
Okay.
if you want.
No, I have a thing before the structure.
Mm
Um, so like, I never really had to tell people that we had VinCast or like a podcast,
mm.
but for whatever reason, this time around, I've had to like tell people like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
I can't
hilarious.
hang out or I can't go out because I'm busy.
I'm doing
I
a
got some plans.
podcast.
Yeah, and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm doing a podcast with a friend, and they all like give me the same type of response. I'm like, a podcast? What the heck? And so I'm like explaining myself like, no, like we're not like
It's not.
putting it
It's
out there for the people. Like, kind of just do it for us and stuff. And they're like, okay. But I think with the same thing like that, um, the same way how you said like you would pop off on the original channel, but now it's like different on this new channel.
yeah,
I think that sentiment holds true where like you do it for yourself, and if like you're okay with that, then that's cool. But if you would rather go back to the old, I don't know, how you would normally conduct yourself during VinCast, then we should do that.
yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah.
Yeah. So you do it for you.
True, man. Perception is
'Cause at the,
power.
'cause at the end of the day, when we like watch these back, which I have actually,
Oh,
it's
for
so
real?
weird. Like you listen to like what your past self is like saying and stuff. So
mm.
yeah, do it for future you and what you would want future you to listen to.
All right, here we go. Unhinged, uncensored. Yo, future me. I hope you're not playing games, bro. You gotta stop, man. It's just like play it, but don't think so much, bro. Like there's so much more than just this game or like one night of your life. And yeah, I think I've said enough with those like three sentences. I think I'm good enough
Mm,
with that.
okay, that's cool.
But
That's
yeah,
cool.
it's all that stuff, man. I just think too much being with people nowadays. Back then I didn't care at all, and I think like it's part of being alone so much. Like just with college in general, everyone also working and stuff too. But yeah, I don't know. Something is so different now about how I view myself with people, or just like yeah, how people say things or whatever. It's just such a it hits a lot deeper than it used to. Just because every day feels almost the same. So yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so I kind of got lost in that
Lost
sentence.
in the sauce once again.
You said, did you say it one more time?
Everything hits deeper because
Uh-huh.
everything feels the same. So basically, I was so busy in high school to not care about what someone said or whatever. Like I'm just going, keep going. But now there's so much time to reflect. Like for me, too much just because I'm not working and stuff like that. So it's like, especially in this off season of like winter, like not being in a class or anything, it's like I got
Mm,
nothing to if unless I don't put my mind to anything, I got nothing else right now to do than to just chill. And if I'm just chilling and something happened the night before, and I'm just chilling and thinking about those words or whatever someone said or did or whatever, and it's just like I'm in my head. So there's so much time now in college to be thinking, which is not good for people like me who think too much and read too deep into things. So yeah, because in high school it's like
Ooh.
I don't got time to feel anything right now. I got showcase or running through. We got to run this set. I got homework tonight. Tomorrow I got to wake up, and then we have practice in the morning, and then like I got class and this and that. So like that's what's cool about being so busy, but then also like there's vice versa of like just having time to relax. But yeah, that's
Mm.
what I miss right now about like being busy and just like not having time to think. So yeah.
Ooh. Dang, can I be like super honest?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound the healthiest.
Like what, the overthinking or being too busy to not think?
Like being afraid to be alone with your thoughts.
Mm.
Because like your thoughts are always gonna be there. So if you're not like cool with your thoughts, then it kind of feels like you're always running from your thoughts.
Yeah.
But like ideally, I feel like you should be okay with your thoughts to where like it's you're not afraid of that anymore to where like, oh, if I'm not busy enough, then my thoughts are coming, you know. Because there's probably gonna be like you're not gonna be always busy all the time forever. Like
Oh
you'll always
yeah.
have
I was
yeah.
I was also looking at videos about like how we type. Dude, this is what it got to when I stopped calling people. When I stopped, because it used to be writing music. Like that's how I let it out. And then I started calling people, and then I'm trying to get back into writing music instead of like facing those emotions instead. But I reached a point where I would start to like watch YouTube videos about like how people talk about it. And there was what it was like I think I said, why do I talk so mean to myself or something? Or it's like, why do I say the meanest things or something like that? And then it was like, we don't have like, you don't have a baseline for what love for yourself is or this and that. And it's like, you need to like talk to yourself as if you're talking to a friend. And like, someone's like, if I told my friends half the things I say to myself, like, I would have no friends. It's like, damn, dude, like,
Ooh.
why is it so hard, so easy to be hard on ourselves? Or
Mm.
for me anyway, like I feel like I'm always being hella like too hard on myself. And I don't know
Mm.
if that's the whole upcoming of being an only kid or just like, yeah, I definitely think that is part of it, but I'm not sure if that's all of it. But yeah.
Mm. Do you think it's easy to like I guess the inverse of trying to talk to yourself as you were to talking to yourself as if you were to talk to your friends?
Do I
Is
think
that
that's
easily
easier?
doable? Like, do you think you'd be able to do that?
No, because I'm just so used to being hard on myself, dude. It's I
Ooh.
think there was a point where I was able to like be more kind to myself, but that's what I mean when I'm like not wanting to be with thoughts, because it's like the whole emotion thing and like the whole um, emotions are so influential to like how you think. So if I'm not feeling good about myself because I didn't get something done or whatever, um, then I start being like too hard. I won't be like you got tomorrow, because then how many times have I told myself where I got tomorrow, and then tomorrow is just some couch potato bed burrito day, and then like I don't like that either. And I feel like the
Mm.
only way I've been able to cope and like deal with that would be like, or when I don't get something done, I would be hard on myself, like, oh my gosh, like dude, like another day and blah blah blah. But when I do get stuff done and I'm just in the flow of working, and that's why I like being or having things to do, is just because I'm just flowing and I'm not really caring about what's going on. I'm just flowing and moving. But I've had days where I flow and move, I'm productive, and then I told you I was like, but then when night hits, it's just like, damn, like I'm alone. So it's like, it's hard. I don't know, man.
Mm.
It's all very. dependent on whatever happens in the day. But for the majority part and like for the most part, it's just that's the cycle for me of how things go.
But you being hard on yourself, does that have like benefit of like you being a better version of yourself?
Um, I actually don't think so. But like
Ooh.
my mind tells me I like that's the only way to get past it, which is why I wanted to try therapy and just see what the heck why I think this way, like why I'm being hard on myself as the way to solve my problems. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, dude, like there's no benefit in that, but yet it's like the toxic girlfriend. So it goes back to the boyfriend, even though the friends all tell her that he's not, it's like that. But it's the only way because I'm familiar with it. So like that, like that.
Wait, toxic boyfriend?
Either way, but like yeah, toxic boyfriend, but the girlfriend still goes back, or toxic girlfriend, the boy still
Oh,
goes
I
back.
see.
Yeah,
Like it's
like
all I've ever known type of thing.
yeah, it's like the familiarity of it,
Ooh.
and you don't know what like true love or true happiness is. Um, in high
Ooh.
school, I had a friend. We were both like very sad people, so she was saying how like Kevin, like our happiness level is like people's baseline of happiness. So basically, my normal happiness is like people's negative number of happiness. So like if you are 0, which is baseline happiness, then
Mm.
my normal baseline happiness is like -50. And then when I get happy, it's only like other people's baseline happiness. When other
So
people
you,
experience,
oh, you queuing?
yeah, so like, and then when other people are actually happy, they're in the positive numbers, like 50, 75. But when I get happy, it gets to people's 0, like their baseline. Like that's how I viewed myself back then too. Whereas like, or how I felt, I was just like so sad or whatever. And then,
You think you're like not as happy as like an average person? You think you're
yeah,
sadder than the average person?
yeah, back then for sure. But now, I think now I know what to do, but it's just about applying it. Like,
Mm.
knowledge without theory without practice is useless. So it's that kind of
Mm.
thing. My friend calls me an idiot sage. I know everything. I just too dumb to like apply it, and I think that's amazing. So I'm gonna keep. Yeah.
Idiot sage. Ooh.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
do you
Hmm?
what are the theories to be not sadder than the average person?
The theories to not be sadder
Yeah. 'Cause you said you know how to fix it.
is consistency in work, which is like what I meant by like the bad habits coming back, where I know they don't work, but I like and like in the religious way of like we want something to work, but it's not for us, or we want things to be a certain way, but that's not how it's supposed to be. Where we want something to work so bad, we're gonna keep trying to have it our way, but it won't come out our way, and we're just like so um, fixated, focused, so stubborn about trying to have it our way, the way we want it. When like if I just let go, I would probably, you know, probably be more happy. And like if I just let go and not care about a lot of things, then yeah.
Mm.
So yeah.
So consistency in work, is that like the same thing as consistency in productivity?
That's how I see it. Yeah. Like gym,
Ooh.
like you work out if you're not working out the same muscle, but you're still working out. Like you might not do the same thing every day, but you're doing something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm. So is your, I guess, happiness level based off of your productivity?
Yeah. And I know that's kind of like that whole workaholic thing, but it's like, yeah, man.
Then what's your like uh ideals on rest? Yeah, your
I
ideals on
know
rest.
I know rest is important too. Like I do know that when I took yoga when I took yoga at SAC, um
Then you just dox yourself, bro.
hey bro, we don't go there anymore. I mean we don't, but yeah, when I took yoga there, that's when I was still Kinesa, algae major. But what happened? Yeah, I learned the importance of like rest because I wasn't doing a lot of dance stuff, and I wasn't like dancing by myself either. I wasn't stretching by myself. I wasn't doing a lot of things in terms of like physical activity wise by myself. So when I took yoga, I remembered or like I reevaluated the importance of fitness in my life, and that was like definitely something I wanted to keep from yoga and like carry the rest of my life, and just like be active. And yoga, like I think I do like when we're in study sessions from school, like homework and stuff. I do the Pomodoro, which is like work 50 minutes and then like break whatever, like 10 minutes or something. And that's when I feel it the most. But in terms of like on a regular day of whatever productivity, I always try to keep in the back of my mind like, okay, like do these three tasks and then like rest like 10 minutes or something. I think yesterday I was like working hard. I went hard like in the morning and lunch, and then the afternoon came by and I laid down and I was like, all right, 10 minutes, bro, 10 minutes. And I closed my eyes like, like you're supposed to rest and breathe. But then like an hour went by and I was like, oh shit. But either way, I got rest, but I try to mentally be only like 10 minutes because I know 10 minutes is like a power nap. It's not a nap, but like a power rest for me kind of thing where 10 minutes is enough. And if not 10, then like 20, 30, but 30 at most. And then go back. So, yeah. Rest is important. Yeah.
Mm.
There's a.
So,
Mm,
like, do you ever take rest days? Because you just said like 10 like
oh,
minute rests.
I don't think I've ever done rest days actually. Because it's always just like now, the power of doing something right now with my time and like in terms of productivity, like, gotta do something. My rest
Does
days,
does like hanging out with friends
mm,
count as productive, or is that like considered rest?
I consider that pleasure when you're done with
Oh,
a certain amount of work and then like you're like, oh, I can reward myself. Like that's how I view hangouts, I think. Like, can I
oh,
reward
so they're not
myself?
productive.
Mm,
They're
yeah.
not classified as productive.
Unless it's like the creative thing. Like if we made stuff, that's that's a product, like a productivity thing, right? But if we're
Mm.
having fun eating out, if we're shopping or whatever, like that's a pleasure thing for me. And I don't really consider it rest. I get pretty drained, not gonna lie, from like being out. So I don't really get rest out of being with people unless we're all just at a house and it's like a house hang or something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's different categories. Like,
Yeah.
'cause for me, yes, there's productivity. I think there's productivity in like work and also productivity in like life for
Mm.
me. So I think hangouts and friend hangouts are productive because it's like building and
Like
growing.
friendship blocks.
Yeah, just tending to friendships. So I think that's a pretty productive thing to do. But also there's also your like standard productive doing work, doing homework. But the way I categorize hangouts is it's rest from work, but then like you said, it can be draining to like always be going out with friends and all that stuff. So I think there's rest from work, but there's also like actual rest and physical rest where you like
Yeah.
take time for yourself and you're just at home doing what you find rest in.
Yeah.
Um, that's just what I think about
Also,
friend hangouts and stuff.
also like the what I consider rest day is a day where I don't get anything done. So if it was like I was a couch potato or a bed burrito, like even though it's not really rest, if I did nothing that was productive, I kind of count that as a rest day because like I wasn't doing work. But yeah, that's yeah.
Mm.
Juice?
Um, there's like one more thing, but I can't like
My
figure out
bad.
how to word it.
It's all my fault.
Uh, no, it's like I feel like you put too much pressure on yourself to be in a constant state of productivity.
Yeah. And that's the whole workaholic thing.
Uh-huh.
Like some other
Mm.
people I know that. I look up to
Do you
them
want
for. Hmm.
do you want that to change, or do you just wish you were as productive as you want to be?
I wish like to not be a workaholic. Like, is that what you mean to change?
Yeah. Because I mean, I think you come out happier in two ways. One, if you just change your mindset and you don't put pressure on yourself to be as productive, or you meet the standard of how productive you want to be.
Hmm. Wait, one
So
more
which
time. One
one?
more time. One more time.
So in
You meet
order
the
to
standard.
adjust, yeah, is what you would pref which change would you want to happen? So you said you're like you're in a pretty sad state. Um, so how would you want the change to go about? Would you rather be more productive to match your standards of productivity, or would you rather change your mindset and you're not you don't put as much pressure to be as productive?
Hmm. No, the first one, dude. Because if I change the mindset about not like changing the mindset, meaning like, oh, it's okay if I wasn't as productive.
Hmm.
No, because I feel like I don't go to the gym, but like from a gym perspective, where you set, however many workout or like sets you want to do or something, and then like you don't, or you're trying to hit a PR or something like that, right? Like you can't do it, but like at least you tried. So I feel like the first thing is like me, like I'm trying to achieve and reach like all the things I'm trying to do. So it's more of like just increasing productivity of finishing what I want to finish. Um, and not so much about like, and even then, if like, let's say I aim for something and I only finish like half of it, like that's fine. But like, I'm still aiming to like higher. And because if I change the mindset about like, oh, it's fine if we get 50 or half of it done, but like I want to already be in there. I don't want to like just start and be like, I'm only gonna try to go for half today, or like I want to be like doing stuff already, and then tell myself like, okay, no, I think this is good, or like because there are times where you have to tell yourself to stop, you know. Um, but yeah, definitely, I think the first one, yeah, just like
Mm,
getting things done, and then James Scholes, a guy who inspired me to study better. It's sub and he said like it's about how deep you get into your work, not so much about how much you're doing it. So it's like your deep focus of it is more important than the amount of time you spend on it. Because you could spend an hour on something but not be deep into it. You know, like once you're in flow, then like
mm.
that's the key about productivity is like flow state.
Ooh. Okay,
Yeah.
so I okay. What if you have a homework problem that's te like 20 questions long, but
Engineering stuff.
it took you an hour to do one question, but you were
Hmm.
like working really hard on that one question, and that's how you did that whole day. Is that a productive day? Like, do you feel satisfied with that, or like, how do you feel
If
about that?
I if I if that was me,
Yeah, like you're trying to get tw 20 questions done today because that's like what's due, but you only really spent like an hour on one question the whole time.
damn. I think I would still be like upset and like in terms of like, oh, I didn't finish everything.
Ooh. But
But
you're in
like,
like the flow state of that one question.
oh, I'm in the flow state of the one question. Damn, it took me that long to do one question.
It can be
um,
like that sometimes.
let me think. Let me think. I love these combos because I contradict myself so much and I know it. But it's like the Bruce Lee thing where like he says, "I'm scared of a man. I'd be more scared of a man who practiced one punch 1,000 times than 1,000 punches one time, or something like that, or
Mm,
kicks or whatever." So I don't know, quality over quantity, man. But also, it's just like I don't know. It's all depends. It all depends. But I think I would still be upset over myself, despite being in flow state of the one question. It's like, why wasn't I in flow state to get through like 5 or 10 or whatever? And then like that's the whole like workaholic and like being hard on myself and all just like collaborating in that. So, but yeah,
Mm,
yeah, man.
okay.
All right, I just want to say we have reached half an hour. But yeah, I
We
just
haven't started the structure.
it's okay. But yeah, I just want to throw that. I feel like that's an important thing for us to do.
What?
But
Oh,
yeah,
time?
hmm?
Time?
What do you mean?
You said it's important. You think it's important to throw that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like a timestamp, or just be like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I don't know if you wanted. I don't know. I don't feel like we could ever get an hour. I don't feel like it can ever happen if we have structure. Because I feel
I
like
think if we just do structure from the jump and just run with it and like are efficient with what we say, then yeah. But
yeah. Because I
I think
feel
it
like
defeats the purpose. Like, yeah.
to have
Go
a
ahead.
structure, if we just because these kinds of things, like these are, in my opinion, like an episode in itself. You know, that's why I was saying like back then we were like do structure or just like whatever comes out of our mouths, kind of thing. But yeah, maybe we should do that. But it's okay. We'll
What?
see what like just like half half an hour to free talk. Or we yeah, you're right. We should jump gun with structure because that
Mm.
always just will lead into it with free talk. But
Well, because
yeah,
I think that the structure covers everything because for our first thing, it's like common themes. And you like it easily could have been like, oh, common theme that I've been feeling is lack of productivity, and here's why. And then we could just like talk about everything we just said right now.
oh shit. Hold on. Let me post our themes. Oh, okay. Well, we did kind of already cover that. Favorite parts. Oh, actually, our
Uh,
structure is not. Oh, dude. I don't know why I always felt like it was longer. But yeah. All right. So, favorite parts?
sure.
Juice? Juice.
Um, wait, summarize your theme just so we have it on
Oh, fuck.
record.
Summary of my theme:
Yeah,
consistency is key.
consistency is key.
Yep.
Ooh, okay, nice.
What's your theme, bro? Did you
Um,
You were my therapist for like the last 30 minutes. I'm not even lying. Literally was a therapy session. Dude.
this is just me like trying to
I
understand you,
yeah,
but
I
I guess
know.
also like try to help you understand yourself, I guess.
Yeah. It's
I don't think
hard,
I
man.
really provided any real insight. I
I'm
kind of
gonna
just like
I'm gonna go to
asked you questions.
try see real therapy if it's gonna help. Cause if it doesn't, I'll be like, dude, it's useless. I'll just keep talking to people the way I used to. Like it's the
Nah, I
same.
think it'll be useful. I
No,
think it'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
useful.
But like I said, the whole theory without practice. Like even if I get help, it's about me stepping up to help myself, you know? So,
True, true, true.
yeah. All right. Did you have any themes after being my
Theme.
therapist for the last half hour?
Yeah, my theme is a therapy is a scam. That's my theme. No, give me like 10 seconds to remember what happened.
For sure.
Ooh, okay. I don't know how religious I want
To
to come
be.
off. Yeah, but
Hey
I'm gonna
man,
just
you told me
say
to
my
let it
truth.
out, unravel. Hey
Okay,
man, growth in uncomfortable situations, man.
okay. Well, it's not like anyone's gonna hear this or I'll be canceled. Or I don't even think things I say would be cancelable. It just might be from correlation. But
Hmm.
anyways,
We
a
should
common
release these
theme.
like a month later, a year later. I'm just kidding.
hmm, Common theme since everything that I'm saying is since our last episode, which was
Oh
like right after
shit.
summer.
That was in.
So
Oh shit, that was summer.
yeah,
Oh
so
my
fall
gosh.
into mid-January. Common theme is that in one sentence, everything will work out.
Mm,
Um, and I say that because something that I've been repeating to like all my peers around me is how when you understand like God's character, like God is a pretty complex being, but some things I like to focus on is God's sovereignty, so how he's in control of everything, and also how God is like the most loving being there is. So I think with just those two factors, in theory, like you don't need to worry about it because like obviously people like I don't have complete control of my whole life, but like God does, and he's also like a being that loves me the most more than like anyone, like even more than like I guess my mom who would stereotypically or typically love me the most. With those two things that like God is in control and he loves me the most, or God has total control and he loves me the most, then it's like why should I worry? And it's hard to um grasp sometimes because life can be difficult and there's like tough situations that I go through, but at the end of the day, remembering those two things makes me realize that like those things happened for a reason and it happened out of love.
mm.
Um so yeah, coming from the last podcast, I was like probably in my saddest state of like all time. I don't know if I said that. If I was like
I
so
think you
open
did.
about that.
Kind of remember that. You're like, yeah, this is. I don't know if you texted me. It was just like, this is the lowest.
Yeah, dude. It's like the toughest and the lowest, and I don't I didn't have or I didn't have the foresight then, and there's probably gonna be more instances where I won't have the foresight in the future about like how things will end up and happen. But just learning just clinging on to those two things about God and understanding that things will work out makes it a lot easier to kind of cope and push through the difficult situations. Especially because like, dude, like I'll probably elaborate more into the podcast, but yeah, I was at my lowest coming into fall, and now I'm not my highest, but I'm in like a really insanely good spot right
Mm.
now.
So we basically switched perspectives. Whole 180.
Yeah. Well, were you like at a pretty
I
high
think I was
after the
very
summer?
happy going into fall. Yeah,
Shoot.
very excited. Talking to people.
Well, here we go.
It's funny. No, I want to say too. You said connecting the dots in rhetoric. In the last semester, we watched a Steve Jobs address, and he was saying you can't see you can't see the path going forward, but you can when you look back and connect the dots. So that whole
Mm,
yeah,
hindsight is 2020.
yeah, yeah, kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. But yeah,
nice.
I think for me too, I forgot to mention that. I think a lot of my suffering in the holidays and stuff, not really suffering. It was still nice to see fam, but just on myself kind of thing. Um, I tried to be um, this is, or try to have trust in him and all that, and be like,
Mm.
there are better days, and but it was just hard. It really was. But yeah, juice.
Common themes. I guess one more theme. So I was on a dance team this season, my old dance team that I was a part of back in 2020 before COVID, and I knew pretty early on that I wasn't coming back next season, so I knew that like this is kind of my only season for now. Maybe in the next fall I might be back in it, but for now because I knew it was temporary, I
Mm.
kind of made the most out of it in
Yeah.
terms of like trying to be present or specifically hangouts and socializing. So after
Mm.
every practice, we'd go out and we'd stay out like after practice we'd go to like Raising Cane's or Danny's or whatever, and we just like talk, play card games or something. But it'd be absurd to where that would go on for like hours, and I'd get home at like 3 a.m.,
It's
4
like
a.m.
playing games
Yeah,
over
but we're
Discord,
like
but like real life.
in real life, which is
Yeah.
like not as, good. Like it's better to be home at that time,
Oh
but
yeah,
we're like
for
out.
sure.
Um, so yeah, like there were
Dude.
times where I was like, yeah, I was kind of late. Like I should probably go home, get some sleep, but I was making the most of it. And then the past week, we were having like our last events, and we
Mm,
had our friends and family night, and after
mm.
that we had like an after party at like the director's house. And dude, actually I don't do sleepovers and stuff, but I was just hanging out with people until the next day. Like on Sunday,
Oh
Sunday was our
wait,
friends and
I
family
think
night.
I remember I saw that, dude. I need to get
Well,
off,
but
the app. But you know,
the app,
it's fine. It's fine, bro. You know what? Don't worry about it. But the app.
Find My?
Yeah, okay. Way to give the joke away, Alvin.
Dude, I don't know what happened, but I feel like there's so much miscommunication between us going on
Yeah,
recently.
I just assume you know my rhetoric, but you don't. Dude, you don't know half the things I reference. So much going. Anyway, yeah, sleepover, sleepover.
Yeah, but we ended up like hanging out. So, okay, Sunday was a friends and family night. So Sunday morning, I wake up for church at 9:30 a.m. I do friends and family night, I hang out, and then stuff happened to where um
You're
I
probably
ended
wondering how I
up
got here.
yeah, literally. But like some stuff happened, and I ended up coming home at 5:30 p.m. on Monday. So
Mm.
from 9:30 a.m. Sunday, I stayed awake and I went to bed 5:30 p.m. on Monday. So I was like literally only because like I was trying to make the most of everything that I got myself into that situation. And it's fun. Like even though the drive home was really hard and I was like super sleepy driving for an hour
Oh
home from
no.
LA, it was really fun still, and I don't regret it because of the memories that were made. And
It,
even like yesterday I had like a last team dinner. And the same thing happened to where
mm.
like I was maybe this is me like stalling the night because I didn't want the season to end because
Oh
now it's like
yeah,
officially over.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, like last night I found myself at Newport Beach at like 5 a.m. So yeah,
No
just
wonder.
like
You're like, yeah, dude, yeah, tomorrow for sure, man. Like, hey, bro, I actually can't do that.
I'm still home, or I'm not home yet.
Yeah. I was
Uh,
like, what the heck? Dude? Or no, I woke up to that text. I was like, and I did the math like 3 hours ago. I was like, what the heck, dude? But anyway, yeah, sorry, you're saying.
yeah. So I guess all in all, like common theme was um like I don't know how to word it, but I think it's just like taking or making the most of things. Yeah, because I knew it wasn't temporary, so everything meant so much more to me. So I was a
Mm,
lot more intentional and more
mm,
down for certain things. Because if my friends that I see all the time wanted to do that, like I wouldn't do that. Like I would just go home. It's not worth it. But
mm,
because I knew it was temporary, I was like, okay, I'm down. Let's do it.
yeah. I think also, oh, that's all you want to say, right?
Yeah, I'm juiced.
There's
Top of
a
juice.
there's a Corday bar in Been Around. He says, "So take risks and live spontaneous. I'm so insane." And like, I never knew what he was saying because I don't like. I know some words to like rap songs, but like that was the first time I like actually heard that lyric. And I was like, "Fuck!" Like, take risks and live spontaneous. I'm so insane. Like living spontaneously and not having like not trying to plan everything and like and that whole like you make plans and he laughs kind of thing. Like the more you like and the whole I'm stuck on my words right now. The whole process of trying to make things happen your way or whatever and like planning, oh, it's gonna happen this day or this and that, like living spontaneously I think is very important despite me literally talking earlier about being like all that work and stuff. But I mean I try to accept that too with the whole room thing. Whereas like, I want my room to be a certain way. Well, yeah, but like, the truth is, no matter what, by the time I want it the way I wanted it, I'm gonna want it a different way again. So there's no time ever where I'm gonna be like at peace and happy. There will be, but not in the way like it everything exactly how I wanted it. You know, like I could have my room the way I want it, but something else could be going on, or I could be living the best outside life, but like my room isn't like where I want it to be. Um, and that takes me to what I wanted to say too. When you were like the mundane, or you were like lingering, like staying around because you didn't want it to end, right?
Mm.
That was me in high school, dude. Like after practice, I was always the last to leave, if not, if not like having to leave. I remember always being the last person because I always wanted to like see people off and just like chill. Um, and that was like my favorite thing to do. So I think I know where you're coming from in terms of that. But the difference now is that like you know what will end in the way of like all good things come to an end. Like high school, I wasn't thinking about that. I just really wanted to linger. But what you're saying is like more of this adult side of like intentionalism. Did I just make a word? Intentionalism. But yeah, being intentional about like how who you're spending your time with and all that.
Mm.
Oh yeah, juice.
You're actually like, it's funny you say that because I feel like you're the least spontaneous person.
But I'm so niche, bro. Like everything, cause I love mundane. It's I know I say spontaneous, but I still love mundane. Like that's why I love school. I'll probably love work, even if it's a part time. I'll be like cracking up my coworkers, like, guys, I might get fired because I'm doing some crazy stupid jokes right now. But like, check this out, like, to pain or like very inappropriate probably
Mhm.
things. Man, I don't know. I just love mundane because my spontaneousness is about like the small moments, and like that's why I didn't want to hang out with people for a while because it was like I thought they wanted that Kevin, like that spontaneous Kevin, because he wasn't there. He was not present during whatever years. He could not be
Mm.
that crackhead energy guy, but he's back now, and like that's my version of, or that's the way I see spontaneous is like jokes or like energy that you probably don't need at like 10 in the morning, but I will give it to you.
Oh, see.
So,
Oh, in my head, spontaneous was activity.
oh yeah, exactly. And that's why it's like I remember our practices when we'd be at the park and it was like, like 8 a.m. or whatever. And I'm like, got all this, I'm like, okay, guys, let's go stretch, let's go. And then Alan was like, dude, you have too much energy right now. And I was like, how the hell do you not? Like, let's go, bro. Like, it's 8 in the morning, bro. Like,
That's
but
not
yeah.
like spontaneous. That's just like high energy.
Okay, well, maybe,
Like
what is,
spontaneous is like if we're at the
oh,
park
on the
and you're like,
fly. Yeah.
"Okay, guys, let's like go run to Dragonfly right now."
Okay, so going back to the Corday bar, what do you say? Take risks and spontaneously. Maybe my interpretation was take risks and live high energy. I'm so insane. So,
Mm.
but yeah, that is how I view spontaneous. I was spontaneous in high school at times, but I don't know, it's just different now.
Mhm.
Trying to Oh, dude, gosh, we can't get off this topic as I keep talking. I told my friend last night, and like I told another friend, I'm trying. I feel like the reason I'm so conflicted in a lot of things is because being an only child, I'm the oldest and the youngest at the same time. So I'm trying to be the older brother to like provide, but I also want to be the younger brother to have fun and like just be young. But I can't have both and I can't do both at the same time. And I feel like that's a lot of why all this stuff happens, like all the overthinking and all the conflict and how I speak to myself. Yeah.
Wait, what
Uh,
was the younger brother role again?
like just
Youngest role?
have fun and be a kid. Just be a kid.
Ooh.
Chris Paul talking to his son. Just be a kid, bro. You can't out free throw me, man. But yeah.
Ooh.
Juice.
Uh, okay, I have one more theme. It's shorter, but I also have a question for that.
Okay.
Like, what do you mean by provide as an older brother? Like, who are you providing for? You don't have younger siblings.
Provide for my parents and just be a better
Uh,
older son. In the drama we're
Ooh.
currently watching too, it's like the K drama. Hold on. Excuse me. The older brother, the oldest brother in the K drama is like he's not making the most money, but he still tries to like give back to his younger siblings. But I feel like also in just I don't know if it's all Filipino families, but like my uncles and stuff, like they always talk about how like the oldest is supposed to like do something or like, just be the oldest and like help. So for me and like not having siblings, it's like, well, who do I got? I got my parents and that's all I got. So it's like I can't help but to always feel like I need to be responsible. And it also like goes back to like all the friendships and stuff about like Kevin, you're always like chilling at home, or like like was is about your parents like not letting you go out. But like it's just I feel like I owe it to them to do something. um, I
To
don't
do
know, man.
something?
Yeah, and like and in the drama right now too, she's like sacrificing. She's always been the one work like the one of the sister. She's always like working and helping with money and stuff. And it's like, but her boyfriend is telling her like, no, like you can't sacrifice your life. You gotta live your life too. And I know I've thought that too, where I need to live mine, but I don't know. Can't help but think to always just do what I can when I can, which is why I look to school as an escape to like create and shoot videos with this guy I know. He's an engineering major at the same school. Um,
Oh,
and
what's
yeah.
cool?
Oh, the one that you go to. Yeah, our school. But yeah, no. So that's like, I guess school is my escapism and creating when I'm not in that position of feeling like I have to provide is when I'm the younger self. Is when I'm creating is like that's the younger me. But when I feel like I have to be responsible, like that's the oldest sibling
Mm,
energy. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. You wanted to talk about the
no,
thing.
that's good. Last theme is, which is actually one of the songs in our set. It's called Seasons, by Madison Ryan Ward, which
Mm.
is an artist that I've mentioned prior because she was one of the artists in my top three songs of last podcast. And in the song Seasons, pretty much the chorus has the lyric, "Seasons always change."
Mm.
Um, and that's just a common theme because it goes to show like how both of us are in different places right now compared to leading into fall. Um, and what I've been learning is like good or bad, seasons will change. So in the beginning, when I would say that I was in my saddest, the season would be like, oh, I can't wait for this like to end, to just get past it. I want the season to move on, but it's taking forever. As opposed to now where I'm in like a pretty good spot where it's a really good season, and it's opposite now where I don't want the season to change and I want it to move slower, but it's just
You can't.
life just moves on. Um, so yeah, seasons always change, and I think I am in a place where, yeah, like I'm sad that it like life moves on and the season is over, but I'm grateful that God even gave me the season in the first place to like
Mm.
enjoy with my friends.
Yeah, that's good. Happy for you, man. I'm so
Thanks.
happy that you're like happy right now. I'm like totally so happy.
But
No, but
I
yeah.
think there's also joy in hindsight. For sure, it's like in when you're going through it, it's hard. But I think there's also joy in the seasons of struggle because that's where
Oh
like
no, yeah.
character
I
development
no, yeah. I told my
occurs.
cousin like when I was like, this is the worst year so far. I was like, but I'm ready for all this character development.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
no, for sure.
I juice.
Juice. Okay. What is it? Themes, and now we're doing.
Favorite parts.
Oh my gosh, I feel like we covered that. I'm just kidding. Okay, I don't have specifics. I just have broad feelings for fall
Ooh.
anyway. Um, you got
Uh, yeah, they're not specific. I guess so. I do. Favorite parts, I think just in general, anything V3 related is so good. But specific moments, I mentioned before that one time where I stayed up. I think that was a pretty memorable night. Um, when I stayed up from 9:30 a.m. on a Sunday to 5:30 a.m. or 5:30 p.m. on a Monday. Just everything that happened that in that time I was awake was just so fun. Even last night, it's like it's not like my favorite part, but it's like it's up there because of how fun it was. We went to Seaside, played or had our like last dinner. That was really fun. And just um I went on a cabin trip with V3, went to Big Bear. That was really fun. And I love V3 so much just because it feels like it's a complete package where I can dance, I can laugh, hang out, but I can also have serious conversations and intentional deep talks with everyone.
mm,
And I also love the atmosphere of everyone just being so down to like get to know each other and really like there's like this genuineness that is there that I always feel. Um and it's funny because like I say all these like good things and stuff, and we did like awards for the end of the year banquet, and my
mm.
award was actually V3 Simp because of like
Well,
how I've been talking about
oh,
everything.
oh, I was like, huh? I
Not
guess.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
romantically,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I simp for
No,
V3.
yeah, I thought it was, yeah, you
Yeah, no,
know,
no, 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 that's not
the
me.
way I do it, right? But
Oh, kind of, yeah. Um, but yeah, overall, those are my favorite parts.
nice. I think
Yeah.
for me, I saw familiar faces at our school from the other
Old
school.
school,
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no,
first
and
school,
then no, yeah.
first, second, or third school.
um, second school. Um,
Oh, wait, what?
from
We
SAC,
have friends
from
from second
SAC,
school?
from SAC. Like my English people, like in my department. Um, yeah, it's cool to
Oh, I
see
see,
some.
see, see.
Yeah, it's cool to see some familiar faces and get to know them better. Oh, my favorite. Oh, I actually do have a favorite. I talk with. Let's, did I say her name? My favorite part. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Shout out Sammy. Oh my gosh. My favorite part of the fall
Oh,
semester. Hey, no,
wait,
no,
like,
no, no, no.
oh.
Favorite part. Not like
Okay,
that.
okay.
She has
W-
someone, bro. Chill, man.
wait, is that the same? Is the same person?
No, no, no. That's a different person.
Oh,
I know who
do
you're
I know
thinking
this
of.
person?
No, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Not our Sammy from. No, no, no. My bad, my bad.
Oh.
I know that would have been cool too, man. She's doing great, huh? Anyway, shout out Sammy from the class. Dude, Alvin.
Dude, we never name drop people on this podcast.
Well, I will.
Okay, okay, okay.
No, 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 cause it was cool. She's really cool. Like, um, oh man, she's just a cool person. Like, after class, we would walk and talk, and then like in front of the parking lot, there's like a bench, and we just sit and talk, and like about life. And I was like, dude, I've been needing this. I've been craving this. I've been looking for this kind of thing with um almost like all the people I've talked to so far at new school, and I was just like so happy in the like and then I knew too like that whole like the intentional like, oh dude, like it's all gonna come to an end or whatever this semester, like blah blah blah. But like, dude, cool, such a cool person. I'm just so happy to have met her and to have shared a class and like those after class talks. Um, and I learned this in linguistics. I think it's called hedging, and I remember this
Hey,
because
yo.
no, exactly, yeah, I heard with an H, hedging. So yeah, I think that's what it's called because I was making a joke with another friend about it. But anyway,
Mm.
hedging in linguistics is basically like you are saying like how I said with you. I was just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like or like if I say like, "Oh, can you help me with this? I'm sorry if it's gonna bother you." Like you're apologizing for, or you're kind of like you're kind of stating that you are being in someone's way, kind of thing, or like, "Oh, hey, is it weird if we? I'm sorry if it's weird, but I just wanted to exchange numbers with you for like study reasons or whatever." Like, you're
Mm,
apologizing, right? So I would
mm,
tell Sammy, I'd be like, if you gotta go, like it's cool. Like you don't have to chill and talk to me. Like I'll go home too. And she's like, no, it's okay. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like she's cool. But yeah, man, like shout out to Sammy, bro. What an energy person. I can't like I. It's not right to say, brug girl. She wasn't really brug girl energy. She wasn't. She just not crackhead energy, but just like shout out Sammy, cool person. But yeah. That was my
dope.
favorite highlight of the semester so far. Or that semester,
Uh,
yeah. Hmm?
Shout out Sammy.
Shout out Sammy. Juice? Or no?
Favorite parts?
Oh, they were. Oh, I mean, I was filming with this engineering major friend of mine, and it was really cool.
Mm.
Oh, wait. Favorite. That's not a favorite part. A highlight is of freaking finding out I'm allergic to like everything. And like,
Oh yeah.
dude, that changed my life. Because it's just kind of like, I don't know, I became more thankful. Like, I don't know. I didn't know. I thought this is normal. I thought people get winded so easily. Yeah, I thought people can't breathe when, like, the air's all cold and stuff or whatever. I thought that was normal. I thought people sneeze all the time. But it just gave me more reason to be thankful that I am alive and I get to do what I do, despite never knowing that I probably should not do what I do, which is like dancing, rapping, and singing and all that stuff that involves
Mhm.
breathing and like lung capacity and like um endurance. And that's where I was. That was before the fall. I was very grateful then in like November and stuff. Um, but yeah, that's highlight. Not really a favorite part because I'm allergic to like basically everything, but it was still cool to like be thankful about. And yeah, I'm more mindful now of just like taking care of myself because of that. So that's good. But yeah.
Nice. I actually have four things,
Oh my god. This guy's
but
been
they're quick.
writing it.
Okay.
He's been writing it down, waiting for this day.
No, 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 no. But okay. Actually, five. Okay. So the first
Oh my
one,
goodness.
I texted you. Like I was so involved in like film
Oh
stuff, like
yeah.
whether it's being behind the camera for you or like
Oh, for
being in
me?
front on the
Oh no,
screen
dude, you're talking
or
about my friend in engineering.
oh yeah, 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 my English friend. Yeah. Yes. But that's one of them.
Uh,
Being able to be a part of this project is really fun.
yeah, it seems like it.
That's number one. Number two, I learned how to do a flare question mark.
Oh
That was pretty
yeah,
cool.
I forgot about that.
Um,
Damn,
yeah.
you did a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, scoot full also. I landed that. I hit
Yeah,
that.
I remember that. Yeah.
Um, that's number two. Number three, I don't know if I mentioned bowling in the last
I
podcast,
don't think
but
you're
I hit
doing it yet.
211. Yeah, I got into it. Got 211, got my own bowling ball
Oh
now.
yeah, yeah.
It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
Yeah. We go bowling every Tuesday. So fun. Uh, Shoots. I forgot the other ones. Oh, I guess concerts. Went to a couple concerts this year. Madison Ryan
Mm.
Ward was one of them.
Did
So
you go by
good,
yourself
so
for that
good.
one?
No, I went with friends.
Oh, okay.
I've never gone to a concert by myself,
Damn.
but I think eventually I will. Not for the sake of it, but because like there's certain artists that I don't know that other
Mm.
people listen to. Also a stand-up comedy thing. I want to go to one of those.
Mm. There's also this
Um,
rap battle thing that I heard about.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of a far drive. I don't know if
Man. Anyway, yeah, yeah. What else?
yes. Oh, I also saw Jonas Brothers. So that's another
Mm.
concert. Um, that might be it. Oh, my new nephew was born
Oh, nice.
this past
Congratulations, man.
September. Pretty dope. Is that everything? Let me look to my camera roll one last time.
Well, while Alvin's busy doing that, I just want to say, that's what it's like to be cool, man. Me? What do I got? Problems and problems and problems and problems. A second and problems and problems.
You just gotta put yourself out there. Oh,
I know.
oh yeah, I guess last thing, I performed at Bridge this year. So
Oh, dude,
crazy.
that's right.
Yeah,
Damn. So yeah,
so
when
crazy
you,
because
mm,
oh you
no, no,
when I what?
no, 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 go.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy because like ever since I got into dance, like freshman year of high school, I'd see these vibe, bridge, and all that
Dude,
stuff. I never imagined that I would be a part of it.
mm,
So
wow,
that's a pretty big milestone for me.
I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for this guy. No, but yeah, that's really cool, man. Do you send me a video if you ever, if there is
Oh,
one of
it's
that?
on YouTube. It's crazy.
I
It's
was
on
gonna
Bridges YouTube
say,
channel.
so when you're famous, I get to say, hey, the guy over there in the corner, and then he moves up to the front. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
him. He looks like my friend in engineering who helps me film videos, but I don't know if that's him or not. I actually can't remember, but yeah.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
No, but yeah. I was actually just watching some videos earlier about. It was fucking. Dude, oh my gosh, I'm cursing. It was freaking. Uh, City Walk, World of Dance City Walk in Hollywood 2014, because I watched an Ian Eastwood performance. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot I went to this. Like, that was almost 10 years ago. My cousin took me to City Walk in Hollywood, and I saw Ian Eastwood live, and Fiction, and Jabberwockies, and Poriotics. And it was just like, I can't believe I forgot that happened. Um, and like, we were kind of far, but it was still like, you could see them on the screen and stuff. But I was just like, dude, I can't believe that happened. And like, and I know there's more surreal moments about like probably for you, like being part of videos and stuff and like performing and all that. But for me, it was just kind of like, man, like I forgot about that. And for me, it's just because like I feel like that's why I'm kind of pessimistic about going out and stuff because what I remember most in my life is just like the little jokes and like the little things and like very mundane things. Like I think it's cool to like have memories that like when we look back on like oh like that those nights we performed or like those nights we practiced run through or whatever. But like to me, that's feel like that's still very small and mundane compared to like being out on a single night or something. But I don't know. That's just me. Um, but yeah, dude, it was wild.
Mm,
14, long hair, braces. What a kid, man.
what a guy.
But yeah.
Cool. I think I'm pretty juiced for favorite parts then.
All right. Highlights, music.
Oh, this is actually like low key one of my favorite parts. Music and
This is when
vacation.
it gets this is when we go from talking about something for 20 minutes to about 40.
Ah, I don't know. We'll see.
I wrote it down or I just added but I had do you have your false ones? Cuz I already have winter too. We're in the midst of winter.
Oh, I didn't even think of doing that. No, I only have four for sure.
Okay.
But I think last
Go.
time we did like three and then a
Oh, did we
fourth
say
one.
we were going to do 3? Cuz I put 4
Yeah.
down. Oh shit. I had
Yeah, we
4
can do four.
down.
We can do four. Yeah, we can do four. I think for me in my head, I do it like top three, then fourth is honorable mention.
Hmm.
But yeah, what's your four?
Okay, so apparently I was listening to Cold by Magnetic North and Tai Tyona and Sam King. And I don't really remember playing that song a lot, but if I added it on August 30, 2023, then I think I was playing it a lot. But these ones I remember for sure. Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day. Waiting for the End by Linkin Park. That was very emo fall semester despite having happy moments. And my favorite, this is such a good song. Drunken Lonely Orchestra by Luke Christopher. Dude, I listened to it when it came out because it was on my recommended. Because I know Luke Christopher from Lot to Learn. But dude, his song was so hard. This is my drunken lonely orchestra. And it's just like, and it's like calling someone when you're drunk, and it's like the song is like about, and then he says in the song like, I don't think I've ever sung this song out loud before, and it's like it's as if you're hearing this guy perform it live in front of you, but it's a recording of a song. Oh, it's just so it's beautiful. Those are my fall. But yeah, freaking very emo. Wake Me Up When September Ends and Waiting for the End by Linkin Park. Very emotional times in the fall.
Ooh. Man, I forgot my third. Um,
Maybe you should just add it to the playlist when you feel like you got a song on rotation, dude.
Dude, I should. I didn't know we were doing that, but it's
I
okay. I
mean,
think
I was just doing it because I was like, I noticed, like I took notice.
mm, actually, hold on, let me listen to a song really quick to see if this is one of them.
All right, well, while Alvin does that, slowly talk to you about "Wake Me Up When September Ends." "Wake Me Up When September Ends" was written by Green Day and Billy Joel, and he says, to wake him up when September ends, cause 7 years have gone so fast, and like, do things like before you know it, 7 years become 20 years, and wake him up. How does the song go again?
Where did this
The
accent come
accent.
from?
Sorry, it's the one of many. Got the old man accent,
Kind
Asian
of like
accent,
oh, that's the
Western.
old man accent.
No, that's like Western Southern.
Oh,
Where?
it's similar to the
Look at
old
this.
man from Family Guy, but he has a whistle on his
Yeah,
S's.
and yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't do that. My old man, I
Uh,
don't know if the mic can pick it up. It's like, well, that's back when we were doing run throughs, and I remember back then Alan was doing his breakdance, and Jeremy was always there, and Brian was like doing his pop locking with Justin, and then we would get called into the gymnasium for doing our thing, and we had to run the set, and then Alvin the man was like, let me do a backflip, and we watched him do a backflip, and then that's when we used to call him backflips, and now they call him backbacks, like backpack. See, this is my spontaneous,
backbacks.
spontaneous crackhead energy.
Okay, I got my songs.
Oh, you
So,
weren't listening to it yet?
oh, I did. I
Okay,
finished listening to it a
sorry.
while
I
ago,
hope I
but
hope
you were
you
on
could have
your rant.
focused. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So we got Crawl by Madison Ryan Wood. Banger. We got On My Mama by Victoria Monet. Also banger. And then I think that one is gonna be my honorable mention. Number two goes to Feels Like Church by Peter Cottontail, who I recently stumbled upon, but he puts out some solid stuff. Also, he's not in my top three, but Kate Trinata, I
Mm,
don't know if you know who that is, but bangers. He
I do
puts
not.
out bangers. Um, but Raw, I listened. So Madison Ryan Ward put out this album called The New Thing, and A Crawl wasn't my initial favorite song, but it grew to become my favorite song.
Mm.
And then Feels Like Church by Peter Cottontail is the song I used to create my VT recap video. Because also it's just a dope song.
Oh.
And then On My Mama, it's also a dope song. And for my last song in my top three is A Beautiful Life by Alexander Papa's, the acoustic version specifically, because that's the song that was like the closing song of our set for
Mm.
V3. So it has a lot of memories behind it and sentimental value, and just even the song itself, it's a pretty dope song. Um, yeah, four songs of the season.
Nice. Dude, that reminds me. I heard on like a commercial. What is it? The One Republic. On every second that this world can give, so many places and things that I did. That one, right? I was like, oh shoot, Emily Tang, closer, and like
What's that song called?
every broken. I swear I lived. Is that? I don't know if that's the title,
I
but
swear.
I swear I lived. I
Oh, it's just
did
I
it
Live.
all. Oh, is it? Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's a good closer song too.
Yeah, I don't know. It just took me back to Showcase, and I was like, damn. So yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you on
Is
that.
that the same? Is that what's that one song? I think it's Mac Miller, Mac no Mac Miller, Mac Macklemore, where it's like something I
Yeah, hold.
graduated.
Oh, that one. Oh shoot, I choreographed that. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah. What song is that?
Hold on, hold on. I got it. I got it. Let me do the choreo real quick. Um, I just remember the end where I made it so like the seniors grab the tassel and then turn it. Um,
That's fire.
I have to look it up, dude. I can't remember.
Just
Oh,
gonna look up
I remember.
Macklemore
It was like
graduation.
Magic Days. Sunday is soon, your whole life's gone. Good old days. Sunday is soon, your whole life's gonna change. Yes, sir, the magic of the
Oh,
good old. I was thinking about the past. I was thinking about the bad. We underground. Da 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 da. Oh man.
dude, these are the perks of being on a dance team. Is that songs have a whole, like get new layers to them.
Yeah, dude. And I feel
Sick.
like that's scary. Like I've looked at music now as like a hopefully to be teacher in the future because I want my kids to analyze music videos and stuff. And it's like that music video and that song is never going to be the same if I do that. Like if
Mm.
it's a song that I hold close to my heart from a childhood, it might not be the wisest thing to like use that despite knowing it's like or like a Logic video or something like or like J Cole rap or whatever. Like it'll override the memory. You know, you'll always have the memory, but like the new memory is what's always going to be like the freshest. Um, anyway, my point is that yeah, music layer holds meaning. Or yeah, your point. I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, dude.
Juice.
I had some. Oh, I thought you were gonna say the like the ceiling will hold us. I thought that's the song you were gonna say, but
Oh no.
yeah, that one still goes hard. But yeah, is that your juice for music?
Yeah, just four.
You don't want to talk about winter now?
Winter music?
Or yeah, winter break music. I mean,
Uh
I got my winter stuff.
oh, I mean this four that I just listed out was
Mm.
encapsulated from the last podcast. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
I didn't plan on doing a winter one.
well, I'm gonna honorably mention my winter ones at the moment. Hey, look, you just
Okay.
added them. Lamau. um, Alphabet song, Luke Christopher. It's not on Spotify, so I just added someone's alphabet song who's named by Luke too. But Luke Christopher alphabet song, dude. He goes like A's for ambition, B's for energy, see past the situation that's in front of me. He goes through the whole alphabet talking about using letters. It's just so good as a writer. Juliet by Luke Christopher. Um, nice vibe. Uses Romeo and Juliet as a concept for it. Good Parts by Le Seraphim. Le Seraphim is coming into my life now, just like New Jeans was last year. It's kind of funny. Um, and Go, and this is like these are Christian rappers. So Go and Knack I've been listening to. Um, but Go, dude, Go is such a good rapper in general too. Just the way he flows with lyricism. But this song, Face to Face, it's like a it's like the ending chapter of his long search for his birth mother, and it's like it's such a good song because I've known I Wonder, which is the first song he wrote to his um, mom that he didn't know, or like like expressing that back in high school. So like hearing it now, I'm like, damn, like I'm old too. And then Last Call by Go featuring Knack, and Blue Flame by Le Seraphim, and that song, Blue Flame. People can't look at me different, man. This ain't right. I'm just kidding. But the melody in that song is crazy. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions that really are not really honorable mentions, but also main winter songs that I've been listening to. Not Juice yet. Wait. Dude, I can't believe just last year I was listening to Mac Miller going into the year. Like I was sad, but for different reasons. But yeah. Okay, juice.
Nice. I can't really comment on them because I don't know the songs,
Yeah,
but
I know, but it's
seem like
okay.
good songs.
Dude, no, but the alphabet, Luke Christopher, dude, I'm gonna link this to you right now. It's so good. There's a line in there that I want to say that I'm not supposed to say because it has a certain word that I can't say. Hold on.
I mean, you can.
Can I? Is it socially acceptable for me
Yeah,
to
we'll say it
say?
together on three. Ready?
No, no,
One,
no,
two,
no.
three. Yeah.
Wait a second. Yeah, check it out later if you have time. Um, my favorite part is in the second verse. Oh, it's so good. Okay, where he says the thing that I can't say. Okay, juice.
Sick. Alright, what's the next? Ooh,
Future.
I guess this is the last thing.
You know, yeah, it really is like I looked at it, I was like, it's not that much, but then I'm like, we just talk a lot. Just talk a lot. All right, future.
Dope.
Hey man, I put all the trust in him, man. Why make plans? That's all I gotta say. Mic drop.
Why make plans?
I just, I don't know, man. I don't. I think in the previous ones there was stuff to like look forward to and talk about. Or do you got anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also just an anecdote. Uh, but so with the end of the season, so V3 is compiled of like 19 people, and probably only like 6 or 7 are staying, I think. So there's a good amount of us leaving, and something that I shared with at our um last dinner together was along with the same theme of what I shared earlier this podcast about if God has total control and he loves us the most, then we don't really have to worry. So what I told the team, wow, I just add so much pre-info to this, but what I'm trying to get at is,
English major.
um, is if God can do something, give us something this amazing like this dance season, I know he'll do it again and he'll take care of us, whether it's individually or together. Like whether or not our paths will cross again, God will continue to like provide, sustain, and give us these amazing things. Not saying that it'll be easy from now on or things won't get hard, but similar to the good thing he's given us this past season, he'll do it again. So that's why I'm not really like it's sad, but it's bittersweet because I'm not too worried that like everyone will be okay if we cross paths again, then we do. Uh, but yeah, so in that same way, as I head into this new season of school and I guess life, because V3 was such a big part of my last season, um, I think yeah, I have this weird confidence that like things will be okay. So message to future self is uh try to keep this mentality. Try not to get too overwhelmed with what's new or like forget about what's important because I do have like all my classes and stuff and also starting my senior project. Um,
Damn.
and it's gonna be tough not having V3 twice a week, but it does leave more time for other things, and I hope I get to use that time wisely. But yeah, things will be cool.
Isn't that ironic how you say without them it'll be harder? Just because like you have like you get time, but then it's also like you're not doing something. Or like it's like oh I gotta go out or I gotta this to do or whatever. But like it's harder without it. Yeah.
Yeah, like the freedom part of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's not as there's not as much accountability because I know like that uh last season I knew that twice a week I would have practice and we would hang out. But now it's like now I have like so many hours in my week
Damn.
now. What I do with it?
Exactly. Welcome to my life, bro. I mean, I mean that English guy that you hang out with. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how his life. um, for me, future. I don't know, man. I know previous ones. I don't know if I really want to keep doing this on this channel or if I want to go back. But no matter what, the OG, the precursor OG episodes, I was just so hopeful. Like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna be an English associate, and then I'm gonna go to new school, and then like, I'm gonna do all these things. Um, I got not really no hope, just more like I got no plans. I don't think I want to make plans right now, just
That's cool. No
because.
plan.
Hmm.
That's cool.
I think just because I want to flow. I don't know and see where this year takes me. After the way it started off. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, even in school, I'm not looking to finish so soon. I'm just trying to be high level, maximize my time no matter what it is I'm trying to do, whether it's like being the best son or um working a part-time job or whatever, which I really need to do. Yeah, I don't even want to say like music stuff or like dance stuff. I just want to like I want those things to speak for themselves when it happens. Like I'm tired of always having been like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and it's good to like voice what you do and like put it out in the universe. But it's like at the end of the day, when it's all talk, it's like talking about it sometimes can just make you feel like you already did it, so you don't have to do it anymore. So I feel like I don't want to do that. But yeah, I don't really have future hopes. Just day by day, praise him and take it slow. Um, and yeah, future message to myself. That wasn't all that other stuff wasn't the future message. um, Chance the Rapper, highs and the lows, Joey Badass. He says, "Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. The best things in life live opposite of side of fear." So yeah, have no fear. Yeah, that babae that you saw in that classroom. Yeah, just talk to her, dude. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she's listening. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. Oh, dude, wait. Oh, you guys got a puppy to get? Oh, this is crazy, man. I'm so happy for you guys. But all right, take care, future me. That's all I got this time, man.
Nice.
Dang,
Sick.
is that it?
Think
Is
so.
that it, bro? Hold on.
Any topics you want to cover that we didn't?
Um, I don't know, but I feel like an hour and a half is too short for. um.
And 30 minutes wasn't even the structure.
Oh, the first 30?
Yeah. Or did you include that?
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh yeah.
So
I
well, we
think
we covered it structure in an hour then. So
yeah, but I
good
also
job.
didn't really go. I don't think I went in depth as I usually did. Cause just like
Yeah,
too
the first
much.
half was therapy for me, and then
Yeah, yeah.
um yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. If there's if anything. Hmm. It's kind of like it's a weird thing. Oh, time loop. Damn. It's a weird thing. Like I don't know, like setting goals to achieve them, or just to like flow and like do whatever you do. Cause like I think in the past I've done goals and tried to achieve them, but I just like this year I think I want to just see where flow takes me and like you know. Um,
Ooh.
but also I don't know. Nak said in a song, "Direction is just as important as destination." I was like, "Fuck, direction is just as important as destination, bro." So I was like, but it's also like enjoy the journey. Like it's about the journey, not the destination. But
Ooh,
it's
but
like
is it really a journey if you're
journey.
not going anywhere?
Exactly. It's so conflicting. All these quotes. But yeah, man, I don't know. But yeah, I think this year I really want to just see what flow can take me and like and not thinking about what I'm doing, but just doing it instead. So
Ooh,
and then yeah, and time loop. It was just like everything feels the same. It was an Instagram post, Tumblr repost on Instagram where I was like, the time loop is when you experience the same things or everything feels the same,
is that
situational
bad?
wise. Kind of. For me, it is just because like I'm at the point where I'm like, was that last year? Or was that 2 years ago? You know, um, in the way because of the mundane, which is
Mm,
but what was my point to time loop?
Maybe you gotta switch something up.
Yeah, which is yeah, dude, become a raver. I'm going out. I'm moving to Australia. I'm moving
Yeah,
to Australia.
Australia.
But no, yeah. There's definitely more I want to say about time loop, but I kind of forgot what it was. But yeah, time loop, bro. Oh wait, I remembered. Sorry. Did you want to say something?
No.
Okay, the time loop. There was a time I called one of our friends,
Mm.
and I was telling him a quote from a song, and he's like, "I think you said this to me last time," and I was like, "Oh, I did," and then I was like, "That's when
Time
it's
loop.
bad too." I'm literally having the same conversation with this person, dude. So in that sense, it's bad. Of everything is the same. So yeah, it's time to change. It's time to buy more shoes. I'm just kidding. Yeah, is that
Yeah, I'm kind
is
of curious to what change you would make though, because I've never known you to be someone
oh,
that changes.
I think it's when I finally let go and start like and then saying this abstractly of like living my life, but like truthfully letting go of like how I view my parents and like the whole like I gotta give back
Ooh.
because I think that's what holds me back. Like as a growth thing, like that's what holds me back. I love it, like I love spending time with them. But Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker and Aunt May, it's like when she's telling him like sometimes we have to let go of the things we want the most and be steady, even our dreams. So when I watched the movie, I was like, well, I'm studying to be an English major. Is that my dream? Like, what do I have to do to be steady about achieving that thing? But I was like, or is my dream like to be with my family and just like really cherish that? If so, then I have to let go of that dream and be steady in terms of like keeping my room clean or keeping my grades good so that I can live that dream, you know? So it's the
Mm.
basis of what my dream is. And I think if I have to let go of my dream and be steady, then I do have to let go of like the moments I spend with them um, to be steady, like to have money in my bank account, to have a social life, to have good circle, good people, possibly a significant other. I have to let go of a dream to be steady. And yeah. So like and even if the dream was like to have a significant other, I gotta be steady in family. I gotta be steady in grades. It's all just interchangeable, but it's just like what are you dreaming? Like what is the dream? So yeah, that is what was your question?
Change.
What would I change? Hmm. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no, it's letting go. Like being able to let go. Yeah.
Ooh. So you're telling me you're letting go this year?
I think so. I think that's what I have to
Ooh.
do. Will I do it? We will see.
What does that look like? Does that mean like going out more or like
Letting go is not caring what people think and
people
just
or parents?
mm, both.
Ooh.
Not what people think and like being able to dance in public and not care and not be so
Ooh.
conscious, and what parents think in terms of like um yeah, dude, even like what my parents think is goes into the whole self-talk thing too. But yeah.
Self-talk. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
how you talk to yourself and things like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think I said I feel like I owe them, and I think what wanted to say instead is because I feel like owe is not the word, but there is a word. I feel obligated. I feel
Mm,
responsibility. I don't know. There's just something. Yeah.
mm,
But yeah, that is it.
sick.
Oh, we're done. Are we done? All right.
I think so.
All
Unless you
right.
have any last minute topics,
No, we
discussions.
end with the game.
Ooh, okay, sure.
What
Okay.
is it? You just have to. First one is a random word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Hmm.
3, 2, 1. Car.
Rock.
Car and rock. Hmm.
Okay.
You have a word?
Yeah. Stop overthinking,
What?
bro. Life's simple, bro.
Uh, okay, sure. 3, 2, 1. Heavy.
Solid.
Solid?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say?
Heavy?
Solid and heavy.
Okay.
I don't know. Wait. I don't got a word yet. Oh, okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Weights.
Boulder. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
older
Oh.
and
No, I
weights.
said boulder. Like.
Oh, boulder.
Yeah, yeah.
Boulder and
Okay. I
weights.
think we're. I think we're there. Is it
Sure.
one word or can I use? It's a two-word thing that I got. Is it cheating? Did I just tell you? Am
Um,
I cheating?
I think if it was obvious, then I would also have two
Dang.
words,
Well, what
but I
did you
don't
say?
have two words.
Boulder and weights?
And
Heavy.
weights.
Or boulder and weights.
Okay. Ready?
Hmm.
It can be two words if you think I'm gonna say two words, but
Okay,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
just.
say if it is two words.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
The
Rock
rock.
climbing.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my. The rock
Uh,
and rock climbing.
the rock and rock climb.
Oh, this is easy, man. Come on. It's right.
Um.
It's right there.
Okay. Okay. Ready?
Uh huh.
3, 2, 1. Gym.
Rock. Oh my. Jam? Did you say jam?
Gym.
Oh,
Gym.
Jim. Jim and Rock?
Gym and okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ah,
No, I don't think we could do repeats though. No
dang
repeat
it.
words. Okay, ready?
So wait, are we doing Jim and Rock still? Or
Yes.
from...
Gym and rock. Ready?
No. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Music.
Dumbbell. Oh.
Dumbbell.
Oh. That's good. That's good. Music is good.
Dumbbell?
Mm, okay. Music and dumbbells. Easy.
Dude, okay.
Ready?
No. Music and dumbbells. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. EDM.
Instruments. Oh my.
Ooh. Okay. That's
Oh,
close.
God,
EDM and
I'm
instruments.
there. I got it. Come on. It's right there.
It's
You
right
know
there.
it. I already have
It's
a
right
word.
there.
I got it. You got it.
Yeah. Ready?
Mhm.
3, 2, 1. DJ.
Bass. Alvin.
Oh.
Alvin.
Okay. DJ and bass. Come on. Come on.
Okay, okay.
Ain't no way. Ready?
Uh-huh.
3, 2, 1. Drop.
Drop.
Let's go.
Perfect. Dude. Right, and that wraps up this off episode of VinCast. We don't know.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We don't know if this will stay here. Might will. Might regret it. OG channel was crazy. Only OGs know about it. And who are the OGs? Us?
Yep.
We'll see. But yeah, thank y'all for listening. Have a good one.
Deuces.